If you haven't figured that out yet, it's gonna take time, but you will eventually. You will eventually, it'll be very sad. It'll be very sad once you realize, but, you know... I do have a backup, though. I do have a backup. We can watch some YouTube videos, or we can play... Press the button. I can also get a little smaller. I don't need to be up here. There we go. I can get bigger in some ways, smaller in others. There we go. We can play will you press the button? We could do that if you want. I'm also gonna, like, crop this so people don't, like, have stuff just like, I think we should murder everyone. I think anyone on Twitch should, ban the person reading this because this is technically a hate crime on Twitch. You know, we're just gonna crop that out. We're just gonna crop that out really fast. Okay. There we go. 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 Okay, so we can go through these exercises as people and see what we would agree to and what we wouldn't. That might be kind of fun. What do you think? Nice tabs? Yeah. What'd you expect? Okay, so would you press this button? We can even do a poll. I'm just gonna say poll. Question, would you press the button? I'm actually gonna even, like, I'm gonna copy this so I can just do this real fast. Yes? No? No one should. There you go. There you go. We're gonna do this in nice 5-minute periods. We get to discuss these. I'm also gonna put on some nice music, actually, now that I think about it. Because we haven't had music on this entire stream. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's do that. Let's do that. Alright. Relaxing Silent Hill 2 music. Let's listen to White Noise. I love that one. White Noise, Silent Hill 2 with rain. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Sounds like we're dying in the forest after we did something evil. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff right there. That's the good stuff. Okay. I would, I already kind of live this. I already kind of feel this way. Like, I'm a very annoying, frustrating person to deal with sometimes because I have so much anxiety. I'll just be like, we're gonna die! And everyone's like, oh, stop it. Shut up. So, you know, we all like, you know, that's very nice of you. I feel like, you know, kind of like that sometimes. So I would probably press this button, because that's already how I feel. Sounds like when the silent... Oh, yeah, this isn't Silent... This is a nice Silent Hill song. Please enjoy it. That's what you meant? Oh, yeah. So... But on the other hand, would I really want to live with my fears being my reality? That's another big thing there. Do I really want that? Because that would probably drive me to madness, now that I'm thinking about it. That would probably drive me to complete madness. Might as well get a good movie out of it. Well, I mean, the things that happen in movies are so interesting. You could experience any of them. The good ones, too. Not the horrible ones where people get, like, stabbed to death. Like, you know, the good ones, the good ones. The character that never, oh, none of the glory, not pressing it already. No, I'm sorry. Why did you just shimmy? I moved. I scooted over. I scooted to the side. You don't need to worry about it. Don't worry about it. Name one good one? Name one good movie? Jar Jar got to do a lot of fun stuff. I think wanting to be Jar Jar would probably be the worst experience you could have as a human being, though. Like, it would be... Like, if you had your brain transported into Jar Jar and it was like, you're immortal, but also, you talk like him now. You look like him. You experience life like him. You didn't have to shimmy, Grimmi, you just go to its move. I moved to the side, I'm sorry. What's your favorite horror movie? Hellraiser. I didn't like the ones after it that much, though. I would not. 33% of you guys did. 33% of you guys did. 35? It's kind of similar, actually, with what we're seeing here. Like, so 27% say they would press it. I mean, the thing is, like, you have nothing to lose at this point. Like, I would vote no. I would vote no. Jar Jar is a homeowner and has a job in retirement. See, that's the thing, but you'd have to live as Jar Jar. Can we get a Jar Jar impression? Under no circumstance could I even begin to try to do that. I don't know. Jar Jar is an anomaly. I don't know how the original voice actor even did it. Like, he must have been a god. I don't know. I don't know. Have you ever even thought about it? Like, do Watto?
Wasn't Watto like, hey, I'm a little fly that flies around, and I'm real evil, hey, hey, hey.
Like, I can do that. That's like it's like a stock villainous character. So that's fine. But like, Jar Jar is like, they have so many different problems with their inflection and like going, I just can't begin to do it. Being Jar Jar doesn't affect my ability to continue sitting inside all day in front of a computer. Maybe the headphones being hard to find. I guess that's true. You might have to start using more speakers. I guess if you had like all the things they had, money, fame, fortune, a nice job as a politician, it'd be pretty nice, honestly. The problem is that a few years later, Palpatine takes over and enacts the Terminatus on several planets and goes crazy. Yeah, that was weird too. That was odd. How do you voice actors do their thing without losing their voice? You drink a lot of water. You don't talk any other time than when you're doing your thing. I have not been talking that much to anyone. You go and you lay down after you drink a ton of water and you have nice little cough drops that you drink throughout the day. Or you have, oh gosh, what is it? It's like this like syrupy like thing that you can like take. It's like a Chinese herb thing. It might be Pai Pop Gul. I take that too. That stuff really helps. If I feel like, oh my god, I can't even like stream, like I'll start taking that stuff. You guys would not press the button? 26% of you would. 8% of you think that it would be a foolish decision to do that for anyone. That's a freebie, come on. Alright. No. What? No. What? I'm sure if you could find, like, an earthworm and, like, convince a psychopath to give you, like, $5 for it every time, that's an obtainable goal, but it doesn't sound good. I don't know. Someone can stomach this? I'm sure they could, but, like, there's just no reason to. What if you're starving in the forest? Then I starve in the forest without having to eat worms. It's kind of a win for me, I feel like. I wouldn't want that. I just wouldn't want that, would you guys? No. Is it a tuna worm? Okay, we're just gonna skip this one. I will not. I'm just gonna put I will not. You guys can have whatever you want there, but no. Will you press the button? You get warped 1,000 years into the future with the storage. Anime device of your choosing. There is no backwards compatibility since Apple made their codecs a dominant use. Nobody stored anime for 1,000 years. So you just bring like a hard drive or something to that extent, like something that no one can ever use or like see? Like that's a horrible option. It's just like pretty much, would you like to be in the future? Would you like to be Futurama'd? Someone felt very strongly about making this. I'm sure they did, but this is just the Futurama thing. Yeah, Futurama with the broken hard drive, and you can go like, look at this, I'm from the past, and people will be like, okay, whatever, we don't have time for you. Like, that's... Let me escape this twisted world. You could press it. You could press it if you'd like to. Although... What if it's worse? Here's the thing, you might be thinking like, oh man, I can't wait until my life improves and gets better. It might get worse unless you started just enjoying it and appreciating it for right now. It's kind of rough, but you might have to just enjoy yourself. You might have to wake up and go like, damn, I can eat food, that's awesome. I'm just saying, in 1,000 years it could be, yeah, there might not be anyone there. You might suffer and die in like a, I don't know, like an empty like office building after everyone's gone. A future where Apple runs information storage is not the one I put people. I would not. I would not. I would not. You can get to any location in the world for free. You will always have to take the longest route there. What does that mean? Does it mean you can't take airplanes? Like you have to take like a boat or something, or a train? Or walk? Or like they make you fly around like in the opposite direction on the planet? The longest route is technically just, yeah, going in circles forever. Yeah, I don't know. This one needs to be more specific. Oh, thank you so much, Foxy Pepin. Thank you so much for the raid. How you doing? It means circling around the globe, I guess. I guess it does. Have to aim across the ocean. I guess so. Like, it's a little odd. Cruise liners? It could be cruise liners. Maybe that. I mean, if it was like you have to take a boat to like a really far off country, I wouldn't mind that. Like, that's okay. Like, you get some time to just relax. And if it's free, yeah, it's free. Crawling up the 405. If it's crawling, that's horrible. Yeah, like if it takes you like 8 months to get to like, I don't know, like the other side of town, that's horrible. I don't think that's a good idea. Like, yeah. So, I wouldn't. I feel like I could already do that. Like, I could just get snacks and just like, I don't know, roll my way to like a different city. I wouldn't. Okay, alright, that's fine. I'm okay with that, I just don't agree with it. I just really don't agree with it. You guys can if you want. It's called walking exactly. What? What is this? What? Why? What does this mean? This person just doesn't like people that are small. Like, this is evil. You'll become the smallest person in the world. Everyone in the world will hate you no matter what. Oh. I have dyslexia, I think. Oh my god. I have to go. The subathon is over. I'll refund all your money. I need to leave. 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 We're gonna take a short break. I need to leave. Alright. I'm awake. I'm awake. I was just making hot dogs and we were about to play a nice game of the button. We hadn't done anything like that yet, so I figured it would be kind of nice for us, you know? Might be kind of fun. Might be kind of fun. Might be kind of fun. Thank you. I do have hot dogs now, though. Ooh, you will drown in mayonnaise. This is really good. Oh my gosh. This one is too easy? How so? How is it too easy? Would you actually go for it? I would press it. I mean, the thing is, drowning in mayonnaise would be absolutely horrible, but it's not being tortured to death. It's not being entombed. What if you never die? You will die. Don't ask for immortality, then you won't. It's your choice. Pick something that's not immortality. What if I had the power that destroyed mayonnaise? You could do that. You could live for a very long time. Have a completely nice natural lifespan with absolutely nothing bad happening to you. Kind of a good idea. I would never put mayonnaise on a hot dog. I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm not a big fan of mayonnaise. You could also, like, keep a device on you so when you, like, get dropped into mayonnaise, instead of struggling, you just die. Won't pour mayo on anything. Yeah, I would probably, I would probably, like, you know, I use mayonnaise for, like, sandwiches. Like, I'll do a sandwich with mayonnaise. I would never, ever, ever eat it straight. Ever, 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 ever. Yeah, you could have, like, the suicide pill. Yeah, that'd be cool. Like, it's on, like, your hands. You can die before... Well, I mean, if you're drowning in mayonnaise, you'd probably immediately die. Because it has eggs? Oh, there's vegan mayo. It's just... It still doesn't bring up a nice, like, sensation. But, like, I don't know. This mayo-free hot dog is really good, though. Oh, Joe Bobji. Joe Bobji. Joe Bobj. Thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime. Thank you, Brain Cyst Enjoyer, for gifting a sub to 5'1". Thank you so much, Ren G0 for subscribing with your Prime. And thank you so much, Finch Firebird, for gifting a sub to Dagda. That is very kind of you. Dai, thank you so much for the raid. How are you? Oh, I'd ask for the ability to get unlimited mayo? I wouldn't want to live through that. Whoops. Well. Well. I'm glad that you're no longer have to see any ads. That's very good. I accidentally pressed it, so I guess that's what's gonna happen to me. You were given $1 million every 5 years? It goes to feminist support groups? What groups? What groups? I'd be fine with this if it were the groups that, like, I think do a lot of really nice stuff for people. Like, there's people that are anti-human trafficking, there are people that are pro, like, children's rights and stuff, like... I would think this is, like, it really wouldn't probably be that bad. I don't think there's, like, a PETA, like, for feminism, right? Right? And you'd get so much money. You'd get so much money. 90% of it is still, like, you still get a lot of money. You still get a lot of money. So 100K every 5 years, that's not bad. You could live off for 100K every 5 years if you were really smart. That's a home run. I would go for this in a heartbeat. Molly Monster, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. But F year, no questions? What do you mean? Every 5 years. So, like, I guess right now, like, you get 5 million. You probably want to wait until, like, the middle of the year or something. Like, it's very asymmetrical right now. Probably if, like, the first day of 2025, that would have been perfect. I'd press it. I'd press it. It's not like it's, I don't know, like, it's not like bombs, right? So it's not a lot of money. That's a lot of money! What the You guys wouldn't take $100,000 every 5 years? What? Why not? Does the money get infected by inflation? Unfortunately, all of our money is gonna be affected by inflation. You only get 100K. It might not be worth much in a while. But, yeah, 100K would be nice for savings. Yeah. Yeah, 100K a year, free rent. Yes, exactly. I'm broke, so I'll take it. Exactly. You'd have a lot left over if you, like, paid rent in this, like, if you live in the right places. Taxes? Well, that's why you're donating it. 90% to feminist groups? That's a tax write-off. That's already taxed. Good stuff there. I'd press it. I'm surprised 27% of people would not take free money. I don't know. What if money went to some group, considered bad people? I'd probably go like, hey, I don't want this used for any of these specific practices. But, I don't know, they'll probably be fine, like... Jashy Fish, thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime, too. I appreciate it. And also the Crunchwrap Sublime. Ooh, instead of Supreme, what a fun one. Thank you for the 100 bits. Downside feminism isn't what it used to be, but it's not all bad. Yeah, I think so. Like, I think overall it's, like, pretty solid. So, worst case, like, one mother flipper gets some money. But they would, I don't know, it could be worse. It could be worse. I know that, like, the, what's his name? Oh gosh, who made Five Nights at Freddy's? Who was the guy that made Five Nights at Freddy's? Who was that guy? Scott Cawthon. Holt didn't write Five Nights at Freddy's or make Five Nights at Freddy's. Get that femboy out of here. So, Scott Cawthon. I think the biggest thing is, like, he tried to donate to so many different charities, so consistently, and he did eventually start donating to charities that weren't, like, probably in line with what many people would have preferred he donated to. And I think it's fair that people got upset. But yeah, he's not a bad guy. He donated so much of his money. And he was just donating them to random Christian organizations. I'm almost 100% sure, because he was donating money everywhere. He probably was just like, Christian organization, let's get some money out there for you guys. And unfortunately, one was really different. I assume that even he wouldn't, like, support that kind of stuff based on what I've heard from. So, like, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's kind of like that situation, so. There you go. There you go. What? Thank you. I'm glad you like my outfit. What? This might have been a bad idea, yeah. What the hell? Who made that one? What the hell is wrong with— oh my god. That's a skip if you ever saw one. No more— there's some good ones on here, though. You can put anything in a video game ever, including enemies and blocks, instantly. This is what I do anyway. This would just ruin a game. This would ruin the game you're playing. Half of infinite... well, it's saying half of your average playtime. So I pretty much do this with Voices of the Void anyway. So what I'd say is... also, hi, Salty Yo! How are you? What's going on? How you doing? You doing well? Kids make these? That's probably true. It's probably mostly children. It's probably mostly babies. So, you know what? It's not that bad. These are just children having thought experiences and, like, having their first philosophical, like, concept enter their mind. So, 100 years... yeah, 1K in 5 years, I could buy a small, simple... exactly! Also, you know what? I realized I never put this back on. I'm so sorry, you guys have been donating a lot, and I just never put the Streamlabs alert back on. I'm so sorry. Your questions aren't being read out by, like, a weird child. Now they will be. Besides me. Thank you so much, though. Thank you so much. Or your comments. Exactly. I would not. I want to see what the developers do. Like, they're doing it so you can have a specific experience where you feel good around everything. Voices of the Void is also kind of already like that. You can 3D print objects. You can do anything. Minecraft is like that too. There's so many mods. What?
These are created by Brainlets to fuel Grimmi Brain, or perhaps nerf at Grimmi 14 ramp.
I at least get to feel a little better that I didn't think it said something completely different and embarrass myself. What does this mean? So, like, you get to be in love with someone for like a week and they love you back and it's beautiful and amazing, and then like they just, after a week they dump you, and then like, I don't know, it could be Dr. Robotnik. Dr. Robotnik seems like a nice person, actually. He seems like a gentleman. I don't know, some crazy person could like, yeah, I think this is a bit weird. Okay. It could be Tommy Tallarico? Stop it. Stop it. You stop it.
Dr. Robotnik is mad committed. He'd never dump you.
That's true. He's a very nice person in that respect. Although I think his assistant would poison you. Okay. In the movies, at least. You will get any this is another one. Woman/man of your dreams. 50 times a week at random, you will be slapped randomly, and the pain will stay for an hour. How hard is the slap? It stays for an hour. 50 hours of pain a week. How many hours are in a week? Yes, just yes. How many hours are in a week? We need to figure out that. This might be worth it, this might not. Is it only when you're awake? Is it gonna be like constant? Like you're just in constant pain? Does your jaw eventually start to fracture? 2 days worth. Oh my gosh. Huh. Yeah, Dr. Robotnik's doctorate is in women's studies. Damn, he'd be really happy if we had all that feminism money. Damn, he'd know the right charities to donate it to. We'd be fine together. I should go back. Irrelevant, the answer is yes. Good for you. You'd skip it. You'd skip it.
Grimmi 48 hours is 2 days. We have substantive proof this is actively nerfing you a Lucamano Megalol.
Thank you so much, the Crunchwrap Supreme, for the 100 bits. What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? Or the Crunchwrap Sublime? Wait, are you saying that this is wrong that I'm streaming this way? I'm gonna stream for quite a while. We started streaming at like, what, 3 p.m.? Wait, what time is it? Oh, that's quite a bit. I wouldn't do this. I would be... Ooh, that's fair, okay. You'd get used to the pain. That's true, too. You would get used to the torture eventually. This seems fine. This seems fine. Would we be the villain? Would we be reviled for our entire life? You gotta go some way. It's fine. I don't know if I'd live in Stardew with this one, no. I wouldn't want to do that. And the reason for that? The reason for that is because there's some sort of weird war we don't know about. Like, Stardew Valley has really weird lore. Like, one of the, Bachelor's, like, fathers... I'm so sorry, I don't remember their names. One of the Bachelor's fathers comes back and he's just like, yeah, I was in war. There's something really weird going on there. There's gonna be, like, some sort of terrifying villainous concept at some point. We don't know how that guy dies yet. Sans? Is it just Sans? Oh, Sam. I thought you were saying it's the universe. They're linked together. Sans is there. It's going to make sense. It's going to make sense. I mean, easy Pokemon pick for me. Who's the ultimate villain of Pokemon, though? They might live forever and be tortured. That seems like something that would happen in those movies. It was just a typo, but it was interesting. It was funny. What if you don't know, though? You'd have to know the villain, so it'd have to be a completed story. You wouldn't want to be, Fiona and Cake. I don't think that guy's technically experiencing death. He kind of is, but he's also technically experiencing just eternal pain across several different dimensions and stuff, right? Something like that? I couldn't quite grasp it or understand. Also, thank you so much, the Crunchwrap Sublime, for subscribing. I'm glad that you're enjoying your time here. Write your own story? That's not any fictional... Well, I guess it could be a fictional world, yeah. Nothing to lose there, then. I could take my cats with me, too. This seems fair. This seems fair. These guys probably really liked something where a villain, like, had their, like, genitals explode or something. You live in the exact same life, but you have one save and one load from any point in your life. You can load after death. At some point during your life, you have to kill someone per the request of an unseen deity. Ah, that's interesting. I like the concept of that a lot. I wouldn't do it, though. I wouldn't do it. Yes? No. No. The thing is, I wouldn't do this just because this seems an awful lot like a way that God is testing you to do something evil. Who's to say that deity isn't the one that's gonna, like, rule over you in the afterlife, and he was like, hey, you didn't do it, I'm proud of you! And then, like, you get, like, a house and, like, a bunch of clouds and stuff, so... Yeah, see, I don't know about it. I don't feel it. I'm not feeling it. And? What do you mean, and? He could send you to, like, super hell. Also, you'd have to kill a random person. What if it was someone you liked? What if they were really nice? What if it was someone that, like, ran, like, 14 orphanages and 3 cat shelters and a school for, like, I don't know, sea life that was slowly learning how to, like, communicate with people? I'm just saying. That makes it not worth it? Okay, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. No. Apparently a lot of people would, though. Kids are getting psychopathic. It's not psychopathic, it's just a survival thing. Times are hard, times are tough. It's an easy push, just save and load. You could literally stop horrible things from happening. You only get one, though. You only get one. You only get one. So you'd have to, you know. You are immortal and know the meaning of our existence and one true religion. You are and forever will be unable to communicate these facts to anyone or anything. Can you, like, die at any point? I wouldn't want to be immortal, no. Not for me. It wouldn't socially impair you quite greatly? Oh yeah. I mean... Just like reading and like... I don't know. Just like reading a lot and not just going like, okay, I'm gonna... This is fine, this is fair, I'll just do this. Like that impairs you socially. Having like the weight of like religion and like everyone like dying and like not being sent to like a beautiful prismatic place after they pass away, that would destroy you. Half-Life 3, Grimmi. I think we're gonna live to see Half-Life 3 if it's in development. I think everyone here, unless like you're... I really do hope that none of you are on your deathbed. Well, actually, a lot of us might
For me,
be.
the finality of death is what makes life have meaning. Grimmi 14's Quibi.
Oh, that's so nice, yeah. Exactly, I think so too. I think so too, Crunchwrap Sublime. I think if you were to exist forever... Like, I mean, it's just Shadowbringers, right? Remember Shadowbringers? You exist forever, you slowly lose connection with humanity. You see the people that you love and care about die in really messed up ways. You slowly become evil and twisted. You want everything just to go back to the way it was, but there's really never a way to get back there. It would destroy you. I just don't think it's a good idea, honestly. I wouldn't go for it. I will not. I will not. 55% of you are gonna be in a real intense situation eventually. I don't know. What if instead I spent eternity chilling? You could, but you'd eventually go crazy, I think. You might be able to be okay, but eventually all humans would die too, is the thing. You'd be left alone. But you'd also have no connection to other humans. You'd have to find another immortal, hope that there's one out there. You have unlimited money. But you have to keep it a secret and live low-key for the rest of your life or ninjas will murder you.
I want my life to mean something, and again if it never ends. Also taxes and aging.
That's true. You might still have to go with taxes and aging and stuff. But thank you very much, the Crab Goddess, for the 100 bits. It's fair. I think it has a lot of meaning because we get to experience the time we have here already. This, I feel like this is already kind of the case. Like, if you have, like, money, you don't usually spend it lavishly, like if you have a lot.
Press is one cause I can anonymously donate to excellent causes worldwide and shift the geopolitical balance and right the world. Grimmi 14 arm left, Grimmi 14 Angie, Grimmi 14 arm right.
That's true. You can also donate without, like, making it, like, something you publicize. That's very true. Honestly, I would do this. I don't really want to, like, have, like, crazy expensive bags or, like, a nice car or anything like that. Like, the thing is also, like, most people that have a lot of money do this. This is just how they live. If someone has, like, a crazy amount of money, they usually just live like this. They usually just wear slightly nicer clothes. They're not as worn out. They usually just have like a nice, thicker like t-shirt that might cost like $30 compared to the ones we get in like a pack of like 10 for like, I don't know, like $15 that like feel like, I don't know, sandpaper. Like the thing is, that's how it usually works. For people that are very wealthy, that is honestly how they usually conduct themselves. People that don't have a ton of money or tend to end up in like debt and stuff like that, they usually do go for like very lavish items, and then they usually end up having not as much money or just, you know, being kind of unhappy. But like this, you could work a nice job, you could relax. This also is kind of the case because if you let too many people know that you have a lot of money, there's probably gonna just be like some woman that's like, oh my god, you look amazing, let's get married, no prenup, and you'll eat anything I make, right? Like if it tastes a little off, you'll finish it, right? Mm-hmm. Your family isn't the type that like really like goes and like wants to have autopsies done. Are they part of a religion that doesn't let that happen? Are they? Do you? What religion is that? Are you part of that one? I know there's quite a few. Quite a few people don't let autopsies occur. I would just hate to see your beautiful body be autopsied after you pass away. It would just be so hard for me. So. Anyways. What I'm saying is that, so, I feel like if you do get money, you've thought about this, I am crazy. I feel like if you do get money, you gotta just be a little bit more careful. You gotta kind of go down that road anyway, so I would 100% press that. I would not need anything. I would buy myself everything I wanted. I would live in my nice little home. I would probably have like a little underground basement. It would open up like a little staircase like behind some books. I would stream from there. I would have everything I ever wanted. It would be amazing. Grimmi the Gold Digger? No, I'm thinking about other people, like, in terms of, like, them being like, hello, Grimmi. I see that you won the US lottery. You just look so charming tonight. Do you talk to anyone that still cares about you? Would your parents really be involved in your life if there was something, like, you know, bad happening to you, like some sort of kidnapping, or God forbid you die? Like, would that be the case? Like, I fear, like, things like that, you know? Your streaming closet would have an actual AC instead of a fan. Exactly. There you go. But yeah, I think, I'd do it. I'd do it in a heartbeat. Huh? A child made this. A child! This was definitely a child, because everyone in the entire world would, like, just immediately press this. This is also pretty much already happened. Oh. Electronics are, like, really spiking, by the way, if you guys want to get anything. I'm just letting you know, a child wrote this one, though. I would really highly recommend getting a card if you don't have, like, an upgrade of one right now. I would really recommend getting, like, any sort of computer parts or, like, anything. Storage for computers, things like that. Please go get those, if you have the capacity. You can travel back in time. You can only travel back in time. No. Absolutely not. You'd press it? Okay. Well, I guess the thing is, if you, like, took a lot of, like, time to, like, go, like, okay, this stock will increase, this stock won't, this stock will increase, this'll do that, and then you just kind of stick to yourself, don't butterfly effect anything, you could make a lot of money. You'd press to win the lottery. See, that's the thing. I would press it. That seems like a good, like, way to get around things. Yeah, it's just a save point. That's really smart, then. Never mind. I wouldn't press it. I wouldn't press it because what if the timeline you disappear from stops existing, everyone dies?
I will do this one, cause I could travel back like 5 minutes and right the worst mistakes and stuff. There's exactly one thing I would change and it was an outright tragedy.
That's smart then. Thank you for the 100 bits. Crunchwap. Sublime. And also thank you, Dr. Woots, for gifting a sub. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate both of those. Thank you. Quite a bit. I think the thing is, though, like, we don't know what's happening to those other timelines. Are people still there, living and existing? Are all of my cats gonna be like, where did she go for, like, the rest of their lives?
But like you were about to say, that shaped much of who I am, so I didn't know how little.
Yeah, that's also the thing, Crunchwrap Sublime. Like, the thing is, all of you guys, like, if you've had a horrible experience, you might be a much worse person without it. Alternatively, you might be a much better person without it. It's very important to think about those things and how it affected your ability to do things. It affected your life overall. I wouldn't. My cats, I gotta think about them. This is why I am so nervous. I have to think about everything. You get infinite amounts of money. This is one that the children can't see. This is the one that the children can't see. I would take the money, though. This is the one that the children can't see. I'm sorry. Okay. There we go. No. You got... I would take the money, though. Anyway. Being able to see through any girl's clothes at will. Okay. Children? Children? I feel like some people already know this.
Grimmi would have been stunted.
Pregnant Adam Sandler, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Very nice of you. I think this would be a horrible idea because this would just drive you to madness.
This is what happens when you are so busy working multiple jobs that you have no time to raise your kids. Grimmi 14 laughing men.
This is exactly what's happening there. A lot of these are probably made by children going like, wouldn't it be cool if you could do this? Okay, last one. You are a spy that has stopped many villains from either destroying or ruling Earth. These are children. Since you are a spy, your identity is a secret and no one will know of your bravery. If you try to tell others, they won't believe you. What? That's fine. Let the flip. Yeah, of course. There's a very noble demographic of children. That makes me happy. No communication? Zero? No writing? No. Some people were down for it. You are guaranteed a spot in heaven and get everything you want after your very painless death. The children are not okay, never mind. The children are not okay, never mind. No, I no longer feel like the children are good. Nope, okay. Never mind, okay, alright.
Grimmi, I am really sorry to tell you this, but I am on forums and there are grown men who still act like this on the internet.
Thank you, Pregnant Adam Sandler. That's not good. I hope that the adults can also feel better.
Of course Adam Sandler misspoke. Those are not in fact grown men. Those are men children.
I like that a Crunch Wrap and Adam Sandler, who is pregnant, are arguing right now. That is really funny. Thank you so much also for the 100 bits. Okay. Also, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Bob_DV. Thank you so much for gifting 10 subs. I will be here for quite some time. You do not need to worry about that, though. Thank you. I really do appreciate it, though. Please make sure that you are taking care of yourself and you are taking care of your own finances and yourself first. But thank you. Very kind of you. You're welcome for the chaos. Oh, yeah. It was nice knowing you, Grimmi. Smell you later. What did I do? Oh, you're about to destroy me. Thank you for the 100 bits, Lama Broski. Let's turn this off. Let's turn this off. Let's turn this off. Let's turn this off. Let's let this rest a little bit. I thought this would be just very fun and whimsical. That was not the case. No. Okay. No. It was not. It just wasn't. It wasn't very cute. Hard men create weak times. There you are. That's a banger. Exactly. Hard men create weak times.